So very soon on Global Dokkan, we are going to be getting part 2 of the Dokkan Festival Turles celebration. Now, I know the content has been very dry the past week and a half on Dokkan, so I'm sure a lot of you are looking forward to this. Of course, we're getting the new banner, which I guess kind of a spoiler. You definitely should be skipping. But we're getting a lot of other events, super strikes, missions, so a lot of stuff to do and just to grind stones to then save for, Tanabata, New Year's, and just a lot of good banners up and coming. So definitely some stuff to look forward to. And I guess without further ado, we can go and get right into it. So first off, we do have the banner. Now I'm going to do a should you summon probably tomorrow or the day after or something like that. So we'll just briefly go over it. It's a good banner for a legendary summon banner. I mean, it's decent. Golden Freeze is on here. You got Yajirobe, Android 8. This guy just got a sub easy A. And then there are also some good unfeatured LRs as well. Of course, we do have Bulma, who's insane. We got Fused Zamasu. We've got, the Goku and Piccolo. We got Janemba. So there's some good options in the unfeatured LRs. But I don't really think that matters because these are the units you're going to be pulling the most. And unfortunately, only half of them are good. And then the other half are kind of mid. So be very careful if you summon on this banner. There's a very good chance you're going to get shafted. And then even if you do pull the new unit, you're not necessarily walking away from the banner with a W. I'm not saying he's bad, but he's not really that great. He's definitely not the best unit on his own banner. I would say the best unit is probably the Bulma, like I said. Which, by the way, she is actually going to be returning for yellow coins once this banner returns. So if you couldn't pick her up with carnival coins during the carnival banners for part 2 of Worldwide Download Celebration, then now you can pick her up with the yellow coins. So that should really be the only value you have on this banner. Because like I said, this guy, I mean, he's not bad, but he could have been a lot better. Unfortunately, he is more of a damage-orientated unit, and defense is much more important in Dokkan right now, so it makes his value just a little wonky. But it's not to say he's bad. He's just another base Goku, and he's not really amazing either. So there's no real reason to summon on him. Again, I think the only value here is buying Bulma with coins. And then next up, we do have some missions right here. So obviously good free stones, training items, medals, all that. And then we do have the Super Strike renewal for this Vegeta. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this guy's a dodge character. Yeah, medium chance to dodge when key is 10 or more. Okay, so medium chance to dodge, that's kind of low. Let me read the rest of his kit because I kind of forget what he does. He's got an additional, he gets stats per key spheres obtained, and then he orb changes when there's a Goku enemy, and he is not getting defense on super. Yeah, he seems kind of mid. He does look a little mid. I mean, if you want to go full dodge with him, then maybe he could be pretty useful as a dodging unit, but yeah, this guy doesn't really seem that great. You still should be doing this, though. Of course, it's free stones, and then it's another free unit in your box. I mean, for the couple events where you can only bring free-to-play units, this guy might be kind of useful if you go full dodge with him, because obviously if he's dodging every attack, he's not taking any damage. And it looks like his damage might be kind of good. I mean, he's got a lot of attack buffs in here, and then I see he's got a lot of additionals built in as well. And then obviously he's greatly raising attack on his super attack, so then if you're getting all these additionals in the turn, his attack stats will start to get up there. So he looks decent. I wouldn't say he's a complete zero, but I wouldn't say he's necessarily great either. They definitely could have made him a lot better. Maybe give him some defense on super, make this a high chance to dodge, and honestly, that's about it. Just that stuff alone would make him very, very good, but unfortunately, they did hold back with him a little. But still, grind him up. It's going to be some free stones, and then for the couple events where you can only bring the free-to-play units, this guy might be kind of useful in there, maybe on an extreme class team or something. So overall, not a complete zero. And then next up, we do have the missions for the legendary events. So we got new missions for the GT Legendary Goku event and then the Legendary Vegeta event. So these are the missions for the GT Legendary Goku event. We've got clear the event with a bonded parent and child category team, and then a planetary destruction category team. Should be very easy. Obviously, bonded parent and child is one of the best categories in the game. Planetary destruction might be a little difficult for some people, but I think most people should be able to do this. As long as you got a lot of the Brolys, if you got some of the golden freezes, just the freezes in general, you've got the coolers, then you should be able to beat that with no real issue. But maybe some people might struggle because, unfortunately, it is an extreme class team, and you guys know how Dokkan likes to handle their extreme class units. So, anyway, the missions for the Vegeta event is Goku family and then movie bosses, so again, very easy. There is the Pure Sands mission right here, but I'm pretty sure we get that for the Dokkan Fest Super Trunks celebration. So global, we're not going to be getting this mission right here for I think at least another month. So it's just these two right here. So Goku family movie bosses, and then bonded parent and child and planetary destruction. Overall, very easy. We also have these Dokkan events becoming available every day. I stand by this. I think I say this every time we see this, but all Dokkan events should be available all the time, 24/7. I mean, it's nice we're getting them available every day now, but this should not go away. And then right here, we see the free-to-play Raditz coming back, and then the Extreme Z area. So, of course, you know what that means. World Tournament, everyone's favorite game mode, but we'll go over that in a second. So, we got the Elder Kai banner, we got some Stone Sales, we got Baton Battle, we got Dokkan events becoming available every day, and a new Burst mode. So, actually, I guess we can check this out really quick. The new Burst mode, I think the 2 categories are... What is it? Grade 8 Power and then Turtle School. Okay, that's not what I was going to say, but should be easy. Grade 8 Power obviously has a lot of the Super Saiyan 4s, and then Turtle School has just like every Goku and all that. So 2 very good categories, so that shouldn't really be difficult for anyone there. And then next up, we've got all these Dokkan events returning, which I guess is nice. If you haven't grinded these free-to-play units up, then definitely do that. We also have this new challenge event. So this is pretty interesting. It's basically just defeat as many Cybermen as you can, and then you just get all these rewards. You get some pretty good skill orbs, though, so that's definitely a good thing. Also, you get a lot of stones, which obviously is the main priority when doing this event, is just getting the stones. It should be pretty easy. Just build a team with mostly AoE units, and then you should be fine in here. So, definitely very good with that. We could potentially be getting a new Super Battle Road stage. We literally just got one for part 1 of this celebration, so I'm not too sure what they'd want to do with this, but keep in mind, it's definitely possible we could get that. And then next, we do have World Tournament, like I mentioned. It's going to be good, I guess. These units aren't really that crazy. These are all the new EZAs, by the way. Unfortunately, they all are kind of mid, but none of them are necessarily bad. I mean, you could find some use for all of them, so I guess that's pretty good. Hey, I'll take the Namekian buffs. Even though this Demon King Piccolo isn't anything crazy, still good that we're getting another Demon King Piccolo, or at least an EZA for one. So that pretty much is the video. Not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, just a couple things here and there. The content isn't going to be crazy, but it's going to be alright. We got a new banner, Super Strike Renewal, submissions, and then Burst Mode, this event right here, which, like I said, is going to be pretty good, give you some free stones, and then World Tournament. So, a couple things to look forward to. Again, more stones just to grind up to then save for some up-and-coming banners, but the banner releasing during this celebration, or this part 2 of this celebration, is definitely an easy skip. So once again, that has been the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you're looking forward to most for part 2 of the Turles celebration, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.